Hello everyone, Dr. Poonam Sambhaji here, and I got a message from one of my viewer, Veronica, who had a case of COVID in her house, as well as she has gone through all the pain, and now they are on the recovery phase. And she asked me, Madam, what is the food that we should give for people who are having COVID or who are recovering from COVID? Because now everyone who has gone through COVID knows what a type of body pain it is. कितने आंग दुखता, okay? It's बहुत सारा body pain होता है, okay? So there is a lot of body pain over there and weakness which comes at the end of the infection or even during the time when the infection is going on. So let me just inform you a few things that you should take care of. Is eat healthy. Eat simple food which is mostly cooked at home, or even if it is cooked outside, it should be simple and hygienically cooked food. Drink a lot of fluids. Hydration is a mainstay, okay? Eat fresh and local vegetables as well as fruits which are available, and eat the simplest of the food which can be easily digested. Now it doesn't matter whether it is veg, non-veg, you can eat whatever is your pattern of food, but don't go for too much of fast foods and everything. Please cut down those. Simplest of the food. Now let's go to the different type of foods that you can eat, and I will give you a big list. Definitely I won't be able to write it, so I'm going to say them one after the other. If you wish, you can just stop my video in between and just write it down, okay? Because I won't be able to do too much of editing by writing all these things. So first is, as I said, is the lot of hydration that you have to do. Now what does hydration mean? Hydration means drinking lot of fluids. Fluids is anything such as water, then there is something known as fruit juices, barley water, something known as barley water, okay? We want water. The adults have to have at least 2 liters of water per day. 2 liter comes to 8 to 10 glasses. Each glass is 200 ml, okay? Usually 200 ml. So around 8 to 10 glasses you have to drink daily. So this will include water, barley water, then rice water is a kanji, coconut water is a adsaracha udak, vegetable soup, either clear soup or with vegetable, then chicken soup, dal water. You can simply make dal water by cooking the dal in the cooker, little bit of salt in that, little bit of jaggery in that if you want, and give a little tadka with garlic and jeera. That really tastes wonders with little bit of hing, okay? Then lemonade with lemon juice. Basically ginger tea is beautiful along with little bit of again jaggery. Honey and tulsi water. Tur Dal Soup, okay? So basically you make thick Tur Dal Soup, and that is high in protein as well as lot of fluids. Every soup that you have will have definitely salt and other the ginger and the garlic that tastes nice, and it gives you energy also. It gives you a lot of taste as well as gives you a lot of nutrition. Fresh vegetable and fruit juices. Now these are the different type of fluids that you are going to have. You require a lot of proteins in body, because during COVID there is so much of breakdown of your energy and there is so much of proteins which are utilized, as well as proteins are required for rebuilding your muscles and rebuilding your energy level. So now what are the high protein diet that you can have? I have made a big list, so I'm just going to say that out, okay? So first is the Dal Khichdi. Now what is Dal Khichdi? Just take your rice, just take moong dal or tur dal. I would prefer a 50-50, like if you take 1 wati of rice, take 1 wati of dal, and cook this along with the jeera and little bit of again garlic, and this you can add all other things that you want in a khichdi, okay? So this with lot of ghee, please eat it, relish it, it really tastes good, okay? Then dal soup, as I said. Paneer is very good because high in protein. You can just have it in any vegetable, just put them in any of the vegetable that you are eating, or you can just fry them like fish and you can have it, or you can mix it into chapati atta, make it into a paratha type, okay? Or you can make a bhurji out of it. Then besan chila basically means like dosa, like how we make dosa of rice, okay? You can make of besan. So just soak the besan for some time, add all your spices in that, whatever you want, and put it on the tawa. It actually becomes like a dosa, but it is made up of besan, so it is high in protein. Moong dal chilla. So again, moong dal you soak for 4 hours to overnight, and then you make it, put it in the grinder, add all your masalas that you want, and then you have the chilla. Now I'm not going to go to the recipes mostly because all these you will find on the Google. I have been telling the recipes because I usually make this at home. Okay, then the dhoklas, buttermilk is your chach or tak. So how do you make tak? Is basically if you take your dahi, that is yogurt, and just add a little bit of water and grr in the mixer, you get your buttermilk. Okay, chana, the regular chana that we get in our jatras, okay, or the fair, okay, those chanas are really high in protein. Sprouts, so you can use any of the dal, any of the pulses that you use, such as this the moong with the skin, that moong, as well as the ground nuts. These things you can soak overnight, then put them in a muslin cloth or into a germinator. You get different type of germinators. Next day it will start having sprouting. Use these sprouts ideally as raw, or if you don't want it raw, make it into a chaat and eat those. Those are also very tasty. Egg in any ways. Okay, you eat egg curry, you eat fried egg, you eat omelette or bhurji egg, but eat it. Almonds, then ragi as ragi porridge, or you make a ragi bhakri. You use ragi in any of the parathas that you make. You can use ragi that way. Beetroot can be had as a vegetable, as a salad, as well as a juice. One of the things that I like of beetroot is I love to have it as a juice. So I just make a juice out of that beetroot. Along with that, I put little bit of ginger, I put little bit of the jaggery in that, and lemon. It actually tastes like sugarcane juice when you make it this way. Okay, then simple chapatis of ours that we use, milkshakes with all type of fruits that you want. Sattu paratha, so sattu is type of atta that you get in any of the supermarkets. You can please use that. Then besan thepla, so thepla is basically a Gujarati or North Indian dish. So these are very nice to have as a as a snack also. So instead of binging on biscuits and chips, you can use besan thepla. They really taste good. Black chana, so you get this like your yellow chana and a green chana, you get something like black chana. Okay, kala watana it is called. You can make nice usad out of it. Now what is usad? Usad is when you soak these chanas overnight and next day you make it into a gravy. It is basically like all the masala that we use for chicken. The similar masalas are used, but instead of chicken we use the black matar or the black chana in this, and it really tastes good. Okay, and it is very high in protein. Scrambled paneer, so scrambled paneer is exactly like scrambled egg, so you make like a paneer burji. Scrambled egg, which I already told. Date and nut laddus, so you can make laddus with dates, which are soft dates, and the nuts, all type of nuts you can use, which are very high in protein as well as energy. Chicken soup and dal palak also. These are the different things that you can use for the high protein. Let's come to good fat. Now when you say fat, many people get scared. Oh, I am as it is fat, why should I eat fat? No, fat is also good for many reasons. Now what are the good fats? Not these burgers and all the things that are used in the burger. I forget the names because I hardly eat burgers. Okay, so not those things, but what I am telling you. So nuts, edible seeds, I'll tell you the names later on. Desi ghee, so homemade ghee. If someone is making homemade ghee, please go for it, eat it. Okay, you should have at least 1 to 2 teaspoons of ghee during the recovery phase. Extra virgin oil if you can afford it. Walnuts, cashew nuts, almonds, pumpkin. Now these are a little bit costly, but ground nuts are easily available. They are cheaper. Pumpkin seeds are cheaper. Sunflower seeds are cheaper. Watermelon seeds are cheaper. Manuka or the kishmish or the dry dates, which are brown or black color, are also very good for good fats as well as nutrients. Okay, so if you want, you can directly eat them like that, or you soak them overnight and eat it. Okay, then vitamins. Now how do you take vitamins? Vitamin D. Okay, the vitamin D is soak in early morning sun. That is very important. So do your exercises early morning. Guava and pomegranate can be had. Oranges, mosambi, apples, vegetables such as methi, spinach, amla, palak, shepu, this can be had. Exercise is very important. Now post COVID, usually you are so weak that you cannot do exercise, but definitely you will be able to do pranayam, you will be able to do simple yoga, you will be able to do simple stretching if at all, or if not, at least just sit and do deep breathing exercises. Now this is very important during recovery of your from COVID, whether it is a child or an adult or elderly. All these things that I told should be more than enough. I hope this suffices and this solves queries of multiple queries which I had got on my Facebook this thing profile, Facebook video, and all other questions that I have been getting. I have been getting multiple questions. Okay, all of the questions I will solve soon, after one after the other, as soon as I am little bit free. Okay, bye bye, see you.